slips in place. Man on the deep third boundary and a fine leg. Those are the two allowed outside the 30-yard circle. That's just slipping down the leg side. Now that'll be 4. That'll ease Pakistan somewhat. Now boundary ends the third. 6 without loss.
He's been waiting for this. Ideal length for a player who has such a back lift. He just slapped the ball.
Yeah, good shot. Outfield's quick. Don't bother.
For Fakhar Zaman, he was able to hit a boundary of the last delivery of the last over from this left-arm fast bowler, and the first delivery of his third over went over the boundary line. The timing wasn't there. The placement was good.
And again, and 4 more. Overpitched.
The left-handed opener, Fakhar Zaman. A drive through extra cover, and this time around a full toss. He pounced from the opportunity. Didn't try to overhit the ball, just timed it.
Now he goes down the ground. It'll bounce away, run away for 4. How ironic. 6 gone, 24 without loss.
Well, that's just gone racing away for 4. For a moment it was hanging in the air. For a moment it might even looked as though it might be catchable. Just a bit of a chip, but just wide as well. Good shot. That little bit of width, that little extra width is what he loves.
Easy ball for him to handle. A front foot cut shot. That's kind of an instinctive, natural angle for him, because the bottom hand then takes over and he's a bottom-handed striker.
This has gone high in the sky. It's going to be tricky to take, but that is a good catch in the end. Those are so hard to judge sometimes.
It's a very good catch. Breezy conditions, and Fakhar there managing to toe-end it. Playing that one out of frustration. And a very good catch. Steadied himself and took it with soft hands. And so Fakhar's frustration continues. Gets to a 27-36 for the loss of 1 Pakistan.
That's a beauty. That's a lovely way to ease your way off the mark with the boundary through extra cover.
Just mentioned aesthetically pleasing. Good to watch. And here's an example of why would you want to watch him. Lovely drive, making sure that the ball was hit all along the ground, closing the face of the blade just slightly. Edge and gone, caught behind, easy catch for the keeper. Imamul Haq, the wall collapses. This is excellent bowling, because he's kept going at that off-stump channel, and in the end an excellent result.
Yeah, short of a length, just that little bit of width, but the same thing basically as Fakhar Zaman for Imamul Haq. He's taken that step or two down the pitch to try and create some impetus.
Pulled. He's found the gap. Will pick up a boundary.
That is finally a very good shot to ease the nerves. A welcome boundary for Pakistan. A stronger platform, and look at this. This was shot and there to be pulled. Rizwan is an aggressive batsman. He breaks the shackles and gets the boundary. That's a welcome boundary and a very good controlled shot from Rizwan.
Well, that's gone fine and will run away for 4.
Down the leg side. Real loose delivery by the quicks of Afghanistan today. Still a boundary after almost 7 overs. That's how well Afghanistan have put the screws on these Pakistani batters.
Again, not quite timed, but there's certainly some intent here from the two Pakistan batters. That's going to bring a boundary. And a little bit of relief and a little bit of joy with the 100 coming up.
He felt that Babar Azam was itching for a big shot. This is what classy players do. Even though he's looking for a boundary, it's always with a straight bat and a high elbow. Take a look at this. Any youngster watching, that's how you play. A lofted off drive or lofted straight drive. Wasn't the best of timings, but good enough.
That's a nice shot. That is a lovely shot, given everything we've talked about. One of those rare shots where actually with that little bit of width outside the off stump, this has been timed sweetly.
Yeah, the reason why he was able to execute that stroke perfectly, a bit of pace behind the ball, and there was bounce. And that's why Babar Azam pounced.
Right, Mujib is back into the attack as well. 6 overs at the start of the innings. Well, the first ball after the break, after the drinks breaks, disappears. Not only that, it's a no ball as well.
Was it an early call from the umpire? And Rizwan heard it? I don't think so. That was premeditated. He decided that the ball is going to go towards mid-wicket. There is no fielder present.
One-handed sweep shot, full toss low. Ashley times it well enough and gets it fine enough as well to get boundary.
Started to improvise. Tells me they're looking for something close to 250.
Well, you can look for it, and if you get it right, what can change, of course, is this: the dynamic can change. So, whereas Afghanistan have had pretty much control so far.
Edged. And a boundary.
And then try to give it everything, try to give it a massive heave, but the outside edge will look as good. It might have gone over mid-wicket for 6 if he'd got hold of it, but 4 over thirds will look reasonably good in the scorebook. No one will know. In 20 years' time, no one will know where that one went. Sweet. Nicely timed. It's 50 for Rizwan, his 10th ODI 50. What a battle it's been, though, this time.
Yeah, painstaking. A good thing for Pakistan. Stuck it out. At times he looked frustrated, but used that frustration quite well. And he's been able to get another 50 in his ODI career, the 10th one.
That's almost bouncer length, and it has bounced off the bat, and it's going to bounce off the boards at the edge of the field. Just remember that. It's a rarity today. It's a 6.
That was flatter than flat, wasn't it, from Rashid Khan. Folding. Plenty of time for the batter to rock back and hit the ball aerial from the middle of the bat.
Ooh, thick outside edge, but it takes the ball into the gap towards deep cover. So both these men now on 50. Rizwan's with his 10th in ODIs. That is ODI 50, number 28 for Babar Azam.
And that has become easier for the batters. Another boundary found by a Pakistani batsman, and that is Babar Azam.
Celebration time for Pakistan, celebration time for the spectators turning up for today's game as well. The leg cutter dropping it short and easy picking for Babar to deposit it over mid-wicket for 4.
Well, the thing about the slower ball bouncer is that if you get it right as the bowler... Oh, it's got in. 4 dots followed by a wicket. This is turning to be a very special over for Rashid Khan. That little dab from Babar Azam.
He thought it's going to be a googly, but a bit of turn for Rashid Khan, and that did the trick. A decent catch behind the stumps by Gurbaz. Babar Azam perishes after contributing 60 runs from 86 deliveries. It's 162 for 3 Pakistan.
And Saad Shakil is off the mark straight away. That's actually quite a deft little shot, because he has somehow timed that to death. He's found the gap, he's found the boundary, he's up and running. 166 for 3.
It seemed like he picked him. Was into a good position very early, delayed the stroke to be able to find that gap, and is off the mark. That's in the air, full-blooded from Rizwan, and the ball has disappeared.
Wicket falling in the previous over, but that doesn't affect the tempo of Rizwan. Looking to attack Mujib. Kerem delivery. His favourite stroke, slog sweep. A full-blooded stroke. A mighty stroke as he picks up another 6. Mujib knows it.
That's gone fine. Tell you what, it was very straight. It was swept from very, very straight, but he's got it away fine. He's found the boundary as well, so it's a brisk start from Shakil.
Yeah, he has come out with an intent. Saad Shakil has scored a couple of boundaries in his short stay. Went outside the off stump to be able to hit ball. Very fine. He's looking to improvise.
Pakistani selectors have got it wrong as well. Oh, this is called a commentator's curse. Just praising the young man. And the good old yes-no from the non-strikers end. And the promising inning of the young boy finishes with a direct hit by Ramullah Gurbaz.
Yes, very keen to rotate the strike. The idea was right, but clearly not a single. Ran himself out there. Ball watching, his partner was not interested in, for all the right reasons. Gone. Direct hit, and a very good direct hit from the keeper. Unfortunate end, because he had a lot to offer, especially against spin. Gone for 9. It's 180 for 4. That's gone through. Well hit, well struck by Rizwan. Tempo is up as far as he's concerned. He's played some lovely shots and was calm early on when not a lot was happening, and his pace has picked up. This is becoming an excellent knock now.
Yeah, fantastic knock. Taking the right option. That's definitely a boundary option with the last over before 5 fielders in the boundary. Mid-off is up, giving him some room. The length was there.
That's given by the umpire. It was 50-50, I thought. Maybe going down the leg side, maybe a little high. DRS, what is he thinking? He's taken it.
Pitching outside off, impact line, wickets, umpire's call.
Oh, it was a borderline case, but a correct decision made by the umpire. He's obviously gutted because he was motoring along very nicely, and his innings has been cut short because of that in-swinging angle. Rizwan walks back dejectedly. Oh, bowled him. Yes, he deserved it richly. Shadab Khan was going nowhere. At 6s and 7s, as they say, is lost.
He was trying to up the ante, and in the end pays the price. That was much quicker. The carom ball, and missed it. All ends up. That's beaten for pace. You hardly say it against a spinner, but in this occasion, Shadab Khan was undone by absolute beaut. But Mujibur Rahman, who has had a fantastic series so far. Shadab Khan gone for 3. Pakistan 189 for 6.
That's gone for 4, I think. This is where Afghanistan need to pick up their game. Fielding has let them down at times.
He kept the body behind him, just that he never kept his eyes on it. That was a cardinal mistake.
That's gone. Has it made the distance? Oh, would have been a great catch. That's gone and hit the fence. It's a 4. Riaz Hassan was the fielder. This sounded great, but it didn't make it to the fence on the full. There you see him trying to get near the ball, and he was on the run, so not greatly balanced when he was trying to take that catch. It was a difficult one.
Well, that's for a bowler. That's beaten everyone. He's beaten the batsman. He's beaten the keeper. Won't beat the boundary, though. That's going to be 4 byes. Preempted. Oh, he's not got hold of it well. And the dive, well, the dive in vain. So the ball will roll away for 4.
Yeah, bowled a slow one. Dragged the length back by watching the batsman getting to that position to play the reverse sweep, or whatever you call it, ramp stroke. Very lucky Salman Ali Agha. It didn't go straight to the fielder.
Pakistan, but look at that for a shot. That's beautiful shot for 4.
He's been faltering with his liner length right from the start of this over. He has conceded runs and a couple of boundaries.
Well, that's quicker and shorter and flatter. Helped on its way very nicely too.
He's renowned for his line and length, nagging line and length. But here in this innings, he's been all over the shop.
Well, now that sounded good off the bat. It looks good off the bat, and it's bouncing off the wall behind that boundary fence. That has gone a distance.
And the angle was encouraging. The ball was pitched outside the off stump, slow one. He picked it and went with the stroke. And how well he has timed this one.
Again, we're slicing this away, and this one does carry, and this one is taken. Avoids Mujib this time. Riaz is the man behind this catch. When you see one drop from the previous ball and one taken from the second, well, the celebrations will always be muted, but credit here because he had to come slightly forward, got his hands into the right position, made sure that even when he hit the ground with the elbows, the ball stayed in the hands. So that's a very, very handy 30 from Mohammad Nawaz, 30 from 25. That's a lovely shot. That's a beauty. Just opened the face enough to get it wide of the long off. Struck it nicely, timed it well.
A left-arm fast bowler bowling round the stumps, and to be able to hit the ball against the angle was an extraordinary effort from Salman Agha. Not an easy stroke to execute, but it did it quite easily.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot that is. The low full toss, which quite often at this stage of the game can do a trick of its own, has been dispatched a long way.
Yeah, incredible. Like you mentioned, low full toss, and to be able to hit the ball aerial was an effort. The bottom hand coming into play, and that's why he was able to clear the boundary line. What a hit. What a hit from Salman Ali Agha. That's in the air. Easy catch for Gurbaz. How did that ball go to the wicketkeeper?
But for Farid, these are tough times. You've got to try everything you can to try and stem the flow of runs in these closing overs. Yeah, but the slice shot gets it up and just gets it just behind. So Gurbaz hardly has to move. So wicket is a dot. It is 8 down now, 1 ball left. Ashraf gone for 2, 266 for 8. Shaheen Shah Afridi goes for the big hit. It's not quite good enough to clear the boundary. Bounces a good 3 or 4 yards, only that in front. Oh, hang on. They managed to come back for 2. As Gubaz hurt there. Anyway, Shaheen Shah Afridi faced the 1 ball, hit it sweetly, dropped it short of the deep mid wicket, came back for the 2nd. Just a hint of swing. No, he's given it. Now that, I am pretty sure, will be reviewed. But the finger goes up. Initially, it was a little fuller, a little straighter. But there are so many things to consider here. The actual line, the bounce.
Pitching outside off, impact in line. Gone.
Well, the finger goes up for the 2nd time. The confirmation that it was a close run thing, you've got to say that. But the original decision kept that opportunity open.
Driven into the gap. This should run away to the boundary for 4. A loose delivery, punished.
Shaheen Afridi is looking for that front pad. And that's why he's pitching the ball up. This one over-pitched and nicely played with the angle. Slicing it past the man at point.
Driven. Gorgeous stroke for 4. Class and timing and placement.
Picture perfect. Classical drive. It was there to be hit. For him experimenting with a fuller length, looking for a little bit of angle, and nicely met right in the middle of the blade.
Is there a nick? The finger is up. Ibrahim Jadran walks back to the pavilion. 30 for 2. 2nd duck for Ibrahim Jadran.
Yeah, this pitch is difficult one. If you are a seriously good bowling attack, fast bowling attack, then your survival squeezes as a batting unit. The chances are slim here for Afghanistan to deal with that extra bit of spice, life, sideways movement of the surface. That one came back, wobbly seam, feather edge to keeper's gloves. Easily done by the keeper. Fahim Ashraf is just about the right pace and the right bowler to tease you and send you back to the dugout. Jadran gone for naught, 30 for 2.
Almost chopped that one onto the stumps. Hard hands. Will pick up a lucky boundary. Airborne coming fine. A streaky boundary for Riaz.
Lucky in the end. That could have been a top edge for a keeper's catch. That's a nice shot, beautifully timed. That will go and hit the fence in no time. Great end to the over. That's gone past the man at shot fine. 50 comes up for Afghanistan. They need this. Over-pitched and slicing it.
An excellent player of spin bowling, Hashmatullah Shahidi. He knows the areas, especially square wickets.
It's going through the motions. Slog sweep. Deep square leg fielder. Fakhar Zaman takes it. And this was on the cards. With the amount of pressure being added to these Afghanistan batters. In the end, pays off with Shadab Khan striking and a good catch by Fakhar Zaman.
Something had to give. Afghanistan were going nowhere, and eventually Riaz decides it's on my shoulders. Just for a moment, Fakhar Zaman hesitates and then realizes, hang on a second, I can get this. Takes the catch comfortably in the end and gives Shadab a well-deserved wicket. So Riaz Hassan goes for 34 in 66 deliveries. And out. Now they are in serious trouble.
To the final lane in Afghanistan's coffin for this game. That was short, mid-wicket in, mid-on in. Is written for a boundary. And the only thing Hasbitullah Shahidi did was to smash it straight to the short mid-wicket fielder. It's been a tough knock, 13 of 31 deliveries. That's how well the Pakistanis have bowled. Imamul Haq, easy as it gets. And Shadab Khan in 1 over breaks the backbone of Afghanistan middle order with wickets of Riaz Hassan first. And skipper Hasbitullah Shahidi is second. Frustration, disappointment, but in the end, there was Hasbitullah Shahidi gone for 13 of 31. Afghanistan in trouble, 61 for 4.
Got in this time. And Gulbadin doesn't even wait for the umpire's decision. Afghanistan now are in all sorts of trouble.
That was a good catch by Mohammad Rizwan. Salman Aga is firing it in. Good length. Nothing shot in the end, but a good catch, Mohammad Rizwan. Going with the turn, looking at the ball till the last moment. Gulbadin bowled really well. That was a fantastic opportunity to stake his claim, but in the end, gone without scoring. Afghanistan 62 for 5.
Well, that's good. That's a good catch. I think he's just got his hands underneath Imam ul Haq again. Nabi's walking off slightly disconsolate. It might be some sort of attempt to double check, but I think Imam is confident. I think Pakistan are confident. It's a good piece of fielding.
Yeah, Muhammad Nabi deciding to milk this for a single, goes aerial, and what a catch. What a beautiful pick that is from Imam ul Haq. They've been really good in the field.
Well, he is one of the sharpest for Pakistan in those positions. Muhammad Nabi then 3 from 15. It gets worse for Afghanistan, 75 for 6, and he's on his way. It's one of his shots, one knee on the ground, the other one positions it to get away the sweep shot off that back leg almost. So it's the first boundary for a mere 91 balls. Break out the champagne.
I'm going to take that. See, that's what I'm talking about. Some entertainment. I mean, intent shown. Try to kind of improvise. It was too short.
Oh, that's it. Hit with power. Cleared everything. He's one man who's showing intent, Rashid.
First 6 of the innings from Rashid Khan. Leg spinner to leg spinner. He's a positive player and can deposit it long way. Determination in execution of the shot. Rashid show.
Well, this should be out. This should be out. Shaheen Shah Afridi takes the catch. Nawaz has got one.
He tried that helicopter shot, but the left armour got a bit of purchase from the surface. The ball got held in the surface, a bit of grip and turn for him. And that was more than enough to pick up his second wicket. Good to see Nawaz flighting the ball and getting some turn.
Simple catch eventually taken by Shaheen Shah as he celebrates a wicket. Wickets continuing to tumble. Different conditions, different types of bowling. Rashid Khan goes for 16. Afghanistan tottering along, 97 for 7. Pulled out of vacant space on the onside. He'll eventually get a boundary. And 100 up for Afghanistan.
Indifferent kind of batting performance from Afghanistan, and they must control these spikes where they look brilliant on one day and then absolutely lose it the other. They mashed Pakistan for a shot to shot in that Hambantota heart-racing thriller, but here they've been found wanting.
Comes from nowhere. Reverse sweep with effects. Boundaries being picked up by Mujib.
Good shot is from Mujib. Some entertainment for the spectators coming in from different parts of the world. And Colombo too. Well in control of the stroke. Shot. Swung away. It's gone all the way.
It's all about intent, isn't it? He's a number 9 batsman showing a bit of intent, and he's picking up boundaries. Just hooked the ball. Pace was used and sailed over the boundary line.
It's another smash, and it's this time a boundary.
Entertainment Aguilar, 16 of 8, 6, smacking one. As taking his front leg out of the way of a slower delivery and smacking it through that region, through the onside. One bounce for 4.
Oh, another one. This is turning out to be a pretty special over for Mujib. It's a 6, it's a flat one.
It was flatter than flat. He just nailed it. Tucked away from the leg stump, got the length, and he comfortably pulled the ball.
Oh, big shot, 6. He's timing that brilliantly.
Oh, what a shot that was. Staggering. That was a flighted delivery. Yes, it was outside the leg stump, but how well he managed that one. Picked the right spot between mid-wicket and mid-on, and it has disappeared.
2 for 27, Shadab. Swept behind the square. A boundary for Shahidullah Kamal.
It has come after a long time for Shahidullah Kamal. The moment the leg spinner was introduced, he wanted to slog sweep and did it successfully.
It's an eye-catching effort, this partnership. 47 of 31.
Make it 37. That's a big one.
Really climbed into that one and smashed it over mid-wicket. He's going at a strike rate of 231, Mujib. Yes, took his time and probably has made the right call. Batsman really will have to go because there is no DRS available. Tried hard, and I think he probably was in front of the stumps. He's quick through the air, Shadab, and he was extremely confident that he had got the better in front of the stumps. Yeah.
It looked dead, Ramesh. I think it has probably missing leg and hit him middle, just as the previous one. On this occasion, the right decision was made on field. Nevertheless, Shahid Kamal fighting 37 of 65. Kudos to the young man. 154 for 8, Afghanistan.
Here he goes, and there she goes for another mighty 6. Fantastic hitting this on 48 of 23 now.
This is exactly what I meant. Play with the proper cricketing strokes. Head position, brilliant. Keeping a close eye. Head underneath the ball. And flexing his arms. This is brilliant. The long levers making sure probably the biggest 6 of the day. Or maybe even the series.
And he takes a single. Record now belongs to Mujib. Fastest 50 for Afghanistan in ODI. And he knows it, I think. We all stand up and applaud this effort. It's been a great entertaining innings. And he richly deserves it because he had a method. Hit spinners out of the ground, and they're quality Pakistan spinners that were absolutely taken to the cleaners.
Take a bow, young man. You thoroughly deserve all the recognition what you're getting. 5 massive sixers, 3 brilliant boundaries. Shown the batters in the dressing room how to get the job done.
Edge over the keeper's head. Will get up 4. Slashing and slashing hard. Shorter length from Wasim Jr. He has not tried the Yorker ever since he was put away over mid-off by Mujib. Length ball. Well, agricultural in style, but did the job for the left-hander. Straight hit. Shaheen Shah Afridi is treated indecently.
The first delivery, the length was good, slightly short or not full, but this occasion, again, the front foot was so away from the leg stump, but still what he did well, Mujib, is to have a good head position, still head position, and playing it underneath. This is superb batting.
What a shot. What a shot that is. That's gone and hit the fence. Just a flick of the wrist and nothing more. Everything being met at the center of the bat. Mujib is having a ball. 61 he is of 31. This is a smashing innings.
Well, he ain't hitting that, but the scoreboard will take 4 more runs. That was quick enough.
Became very easy. Another one. Into the gap.
I think he's got himself out. He's come back onto his stumps, and his scintillating innings of 64 runs come to an end, come to a dramatic end. But Pakistan will certainly take it. Mohammad Rizwan looks to be very happy, and what an innings this has been. Mujib Zadran played beautiful 64 runs. That's how he got out.
Yep, just a little bit too far back on his stumps, treads on them heavily. He knows, of course, right at that moment that his innings is done for the day. It's entertained us all. It's entertained what crowd we've had here at Premadasa today. That's it. That is it. That is the way. Don't worry about the catchers. Don't worry about the fielders. If you're Shaheen Shah Afridi and you know what's going on at the other end, you've got a set of stumps you can aim at. And as has always been the case in this game, if a batsman misses and you hit, that is your wicket. That is the 10th and final wicket of this Afghanistan innings. The final wicket of this 3-match series, which Pakistan now take 3-0. And as such, they go to the top of the rankings in ODIs, the ICC rankings in ODIs. So for them, a very, very satisfactory finish to this series.
Well, that was it. 209.